Well, a nice crescent moon over the rooftops this morning. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. Today is Sunday the 21st of September 2014. Well, that was the the scene just about 10 minutes ago. The time at the moment is 6:30 in the morning. What am I doing up so early on a Sunday morning? Well, for some time now I've been having problems with my chest. You may have noticed if you'd seen some of the other films where I do a bit of coughing, but it just became too much during the night last night, so after having lain there for nearly 2 hours trying to get back to sleep and being convulsed at times with coughing, I thought it was sod it, I'm just going to get up. So that's what I've done. Came down, made myself a cup of coffee, looked out of the kitchen window and saw the crescent moon. So I thought, right, what a nice way to start off another film. Nice view of the crescent moon. Unfortunately, I didn't take a tripod out with me. I tried filming it just leaning up against a wall. It's never very satisfactory. You just simply cannot avoid camera shake. So I apologise for that. I shan't do it again, that's a promise. Right. Anyway, yeah, it's time I went to the doctors. Yes, it is. And I shall go this coming week. I promised my daughter in South Wales that I would go to the doctors and I didn't go. So that serves me right. So it's about time I got this sorted. It's not, I'm not coming up lots of stuff. I don't want to go into the fine details of this. I'm not, it's sticky and it just won't shift, or it does eventually, but it takes some time, some effort. So I won't bore you with the details on that or nauseate you with it. Okay, right. Moving on. A big disappointment with the Scottish referendum, for me personally. And I'm sure that those who had campaigned for a yes vote must have been absolutely devastated by that, the success of the no campaign. Mind you, look at what the no campaign mustered in their support. All the big wigs, all the big industrialists and the commercial concerns and the big wigs of politics, they all came in and had their 10 penn'orth worth. Right? So it was weighted heavily in favour of a no vote. The yes campaign also had some problems. Alright, now, if I had been in Scotland, I'd have voted yes. But I'd have had some, well, like reservations, because some of the things were not quite clear. I mentioned this in the previous film, but let me just go into a little bit more detail. How can you advocate getting rid of Trident when Trident is an integral part of NATO and you say that you'll remain in NATO? That is a contradiction. So there was something that didn't ring right. Alright? Masters of your own destiny. Well, how can you be masters of your own destiny if you are governed by a commission in Europe? A commission made up of big business interests. It'd be impossible. So that also was another, for me anyway, unrealistic element in this. It just didn't seem to ring right. And with the economic side of it as well, not coming forward and explaining where these jobs were going to come from, how they were going to be manufactured, how they would materialise, and how all these social benefits were going to be afforded. You know, how were they going to be funded? There was a lot of detail lacking, and maybe, just maybe, that put a lot off from voting yes for independence under the programme presented by the National Party, Scottish National Party. So, I don't know. But that is it. As Chunky Mark, the artist taxi driver, said, they had it in their hand. The Scottish people, the people of Scotland, had independence in their hands. And they let it go. Many of those alive today probably won't get another chance. They may never ever see the possibility of independence ever again. Maybe in 25, 30 years that opportunity may present itself once more. Of course, a lot of those who voted no will be dead by then. Because I'm told, informed sources tell me that it was a lot of the ancient ones who voted no. Those 50 and above who voted no. They were the majority of voting no. The young ones, such as in Glasgow, oh, they were all for it. And weren't they wonderful? Weren't they wonderful? And look at how the people of Scotland are reacting now. All right, you will get some hotheads, that's true, that would happen in any society. But they haven't taken up arms. There might be one or two fisticuffs here and there. But there won't be any severe rioting or anything like that, no. It was a democratic vote, so we are informed. Fair and above board, and the people of Scotland have spoken, and they have spoken in favour of remaining part of the Union, part of the United Kingdom. Now, no, I'm not happy about that. If I was a resident of Scotland, I'd be mortified by it. So, to the yes voters who were defeated at the poll, my sincere condolences. My thoughts are with you. I'm just going to end this by letting Chunky Mark have the last say. Until the next time, goodbye.
I just heard Alex Salmond has resigned. And in his resignation speech, he was saying that when he phoned David Cameron and he was telling them about the pledge that they had signed, that he said that it was a meaningless, it was a pointless exercise. They weren't going to do it. And Ed Miliband's come out and he said he ain't going to do it either already. You're like, yeah, what? Yeah, how long's that pledge last? 24 hours. You get that in your nuts, Scottish people. You twist that around. You try and think, right, they signed a pledge. Nick Clegg, Cameron and Miliband. I told you not to trust them. I told you. What did I tell you. and they not only are they reneged, he's already said Gordon Brown, do you know what Gordon Brown said in his speech? Things will start happening. Things will start to change for Scotland on the 19th of September. That's today. That's today. The day after the vote. The day after they took your lives. The day after they took your sovereignty. They took your resources. They took your children, your education, your health. They part their nuclear weapons. They got their lords and their lairs, and they take your land. And now you can't go back. Now you can't vote again. It's over, Scotland. It's over. You're being mugged off. Every single person in the country. Ed Miliband said, no, we can't sign up to a Devo Mac. We're not doing that. That don't make sense. No. What thing did I sign? Did you see a picture of the three of us signing it together? Have you got us holding it up? No. Doesn't exist.